we were playing a gig with Charles. Horn player played the tune Whispering. Charles is a little impish. He seems like a nice guy, but he played grooving high behind the whispering melody. So when we got through, I looked at Charles sternly and said, "The next time we play, I want you to play both melodies at the same time." So guess what?
When art is made accessible to the public, it has the unique ability to inform and inspire us, to see ourselves reflected in the beauty of a poetic lyric, to let our hearts beat to the pulsating rhythms of a dancer's step, to allow our spirits to be lifted, connecting our highest hopes and ideals to movement and melody, envisioning a wellspring of limitless possibilities in our collective future. For song and dance are both borderless and boundless. And when genius speaks in any tongue, the entire world will hear it and listen.
Good evening and welcome to Millennium Stage. Please welcome Liam Purcell and Cane Mill Road.
Packed up my life when the time came for decisions, and I threw my lot in with you. We packed the car and we hit the road to Florida, just hoping, praying, wishing that I knew. So now yellow line, friend of mine, steady on my left-hand side, white line riding on my right. Something better out on the horizon, always out of sight, but all for us to find. But the pictures that we brought never made it out of boxes, and I never saw your promises come true. So the things that mattered most were no longer in your heart, and I was left with nothing else to do. So yellow line, friend of mine, steady on my left-hand side, white line riding on my right. With something better out on the horizon, always out of sight, with nothing left behind. Well, if I die tomorrow and look back on my life, the three best days I could find, it's the day I met you, the day I met you, and the day I left you behind. Oh, the day I left you behind. So yellow line, friend of mine, steady on my left-hand side. White line riding on my right. With something better out on the horizon, always out of sight. Been so long, oh, since I've been out this way. I've never seen a darker night, I've never known a brighter day. Now with every passing minute, all the miles fall away, and I can almost see the light, almost see the light. I can almost hear her say,
yellow line, friend of mine, steady on my left-hand side, white line riding on my right. Something better out on the horizon, always out of sight.
and when the day breaks on the horizon, I'm coming home in peace to dwell. And when I die, I'll go to heaven, for I've already spent my time in hell. sling up, so shall I take up my gun. Well, the wheel is turned, the window, and now sound is in the air, like thunder in the mountains, ringing in my ear. And when the day breaks on the horizon, I'm coming home in peace to dwell. When I die, I'll go to heaven, for I've already spent my time in hell. What I left behind, years have broke my body down and calloused up my mind. I will show you mercy, I will show you trust, I can show you fear with a handful of dust. But when the day breaks on the horizon, I'm coming home in peace to dwell. When I die, I'll go to heaven, for I've already spent my time in God. It's over now for me. Homeward guides a soldier's heart back across the sea. Why now bear a burden of hope you'll never know, followed by the eyes of those that we sent down below. And when the day breaks on the horizon, I'm coming home in peace to dwell. When I die, I'll go to heaven, for I've already spent my time in hell. Thank you all very much, and good evening to you. I'm proud to say welcome to the Millennium stage at the Kennedy Center. Those are words I never thought I would say in my lifetime. And my name is Liam Purcell. We are at Cane Mill Road from a place called Boone, North Carolina. Really a place called Deep Gap, which is just outside of Boone, a little hamlet of the Appalachian Mountains. And we're so honored to be bringing our Appalachian bluegrass music up here to our nation's great capital. So thank you for joining us on this really beautiful day. We're going to be entertaining you for the next 50 minutes. And that was two of our original songs right there, our latest single, and the title track of our latest album was the first one you heard. And that last one, Soldier's Heart, just came out. You might have heard it on Sirius XM radio if you got that in your car and you like turning the dial to Bluegrass Junction. We're awfully thankful to those folks. And we're going to play some music that we did not write, but inspired me greatly when I heard it. One of the greatest songwriters of our lifetime has got to be Daryl Scott. And I don't say that lightly. He's like my desert island guy. Just strand me out there and give me a couple Daryl Scott records, and I'll be good. And he's got a lot of great songs. And it's a great day to be alive. He wrote Long Time Gone. He wrote You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive. And all of these really cool, popular radio tunes that other people covered. But this is one of my favorites he ever wrote. And he didn't write it for commercial country music. He wrote it when he was a student in college, and he was getting frustrated with that whole industry. He said he just wanted to write about somebody he knew. And I heard this song, and I thought I knew that guy too. This is called Uncle Lloyd. Not my father's brother, but he wished that he could be, and told us kids to call him uncle, and we would be like a family. Well, he had a wife and kids in Fresno. The youngest one was 24, and Daddy brought him into our house when they didn't want him anymore. He helped us work the family business, building fences in the sun, and worked just like a man of 20 until the working day was done. He and Dad would spend their evenings sitting in lawn chairs in the yard, where they drink and toast to Seagrams, and Seagrams never went down hard. So won't you wake up, Uncle Lloyd? We got a lot of work today. We'll get Dawn to make the coffee, load that truck and be on your way. Friday night, you can drive to Vegas. Maybe this time you will win. And you buy a trailer by the river, you won't have to work again. Sleeping in the workroom on a mattress on his floor, when one night I heard him crying when I passed outside his door. He cried, "Rita, I love you, Rita, darling, please don't go. I've tried hard to make you happy, girl. Well, I've tried everything I know." And then I heard a bottle open, the tipping up and the putting down. Heard the rustling of the covers, then he did not make one sound. And I thought of 30 years of Rita standing sternly by his side. All those years of hanging in there, all the emptiness inside. And I thought of how their children have children of their own, and how a man at 57 could wind up living so alone. So won't you wake up, Uncle Lloyd? We got a lot of work today. We'll get Dawn to make the coffee, load that truck and be on your way. Friday night, you can drive to Vegas. Maybe this time you will win. And you buy a trailer by the river, you won't have to work again. No work again. Thank y'all. Well, we've been putting out a few new releases into the world, and this next song is going to be one of them. I grew up in Deep Gap, as I mentioned, and got to see the world a little bit early thanks to, music and my family for taking me around everywhere, and music for giving me the opportunity to travel a lot of places. And when it came about college time for me, I was lucky enough to attend Berklee College of Music for 4 years up in Boston. And I think this song started out as a songwriting project and eventually made its way onto a record and onto the radio in the bluegrass world. So we'll play it for you now. This one's called Nothing Like Trouble. Now, wherever I wander, it's trouble I find. That ain't a bad thing all of the time. 'Cause there's nothing like trouble to occupy your mind. I was busted, broken flat. Tumbling in front of me, the hounds around my back. And just then I heard the rattle of a train car down the tracks. She was going way too fast for me to ride the blind, so I threw my bag up on the deck and scrambled on behind. Well, I rode across that river bridge and waved on down the line. 'Cause wherever I wander, it's trouble I find. But that ain't a bad thing all of the time. There's nothing like trouble to occupy your mind. Take it. Well, I don't mind the sorrow of saying goodbye, and I don't mind the teardrops that come to my eyes, for they only remind me I'm still alive. Wherever I wander, it's trouble I find. But that ain't a bad thing all of the time. 'Cause there's nothing like trouble to occupy your mind. To leave well enough alone. Well, I wish I took a good long look down that lonesome road. 'Cause wherever I wander, it's trouble I find. But that ain't a bad thing all of the time. 'Cause there's nothing like trouble to occupy your mind. Thank y'all. Well, standing up here with me are some of my best friends in the entire world, and we're going to introduce each one as we go along and maybe even get them to sing a little bit. We come from every corner of this country pretty much, and starting there on the first guitar over there to my right, your left, from River Falls, Wisconsin, everybody. Please make welcome Ari Silver.
Thank y'all.
We started playing music together a little whiles back, and he's one of my favorite vocalists and just an inspiring guitar player. He's got his own country record out, which is pretty darn cool, and he's going to sing you this next number.
Never more to roam. Silhouette of treetops that flash by your window, down this road 100 times before. I could could drive it in our sleep from here to our cabin. The sign says just 20 miles more. And this road is lonesome and I'm feeling blue, and I can't get you off of my mind. When I get back, babe, I'm gonna stay, no more leave you behind. This road is lonesome and I'm feeling blue, and I can't get you off of my mind. When I get back, babe, I'm gonna stay, no more leave you behind. See the light in a window of a cabin, and there's a girl that's waiting there for me. And this road is lonesome and I'm feeling blue, and I can't get you off of my mind. When I get back, babe, I'm gonna stay, no more leave you behind.
Thank y'all.
That's Ari Silver in the lead vocals, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate that, folks. Thank you.
How many people have been to a bluegrass concert before? I'm just curious. Okay, how many people have not been to a bluegrass concert? Okay. So we know what we're dealing with here. That's good. We're settling in up here. How are you feeling out there? This is I feel like one of the more important and prominent places we've ever gotten the privilege to play in our lives. But we got to bring a little bit of our own front porch home style right here to you today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little fun, and we're going to introduce to you our next band member over there on the upright doghouse bass, all the way from Birmingham, Alabama, also a graduate of Berklee College of Music, living in Nashville, Tennessee. Make welcome Teddy Kent on the bass.
Thank you.
Teddy's going to be singing this next song, so I might need a little of his mic in the wedge.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Yeah. And you've got some family here.
I have some family here.
Good to see y'all. Thanks for making the trip. What are you going to play for him?
We're going to play Don't Fall in Love with a Girl Like That.
On the 6 minor.
Shackles and chains. You'll search for the key, but you won't find where it's at. Her kind of love will drive you insane. Deep tone, it's gone forever. And you wanted someone like you all the while. And it was easy for you to believe her. She believed all the doubt with a wink and a smile. girl like that. Her heart is in shackles and chains. You'll search for the key, but you won't find where it's at. Her kind of love will drive you insane. It took flowers and diamonds to charm her, but money can't find you a place in her heart. And before you play the knight in shining armor, just believe you're not the first to be torn all apart. Now don't fall in love with a girl like that. Her heart is in shackles and chains. You'll search for the key, but you won't find where it's at. Her kind of love will drive you insane. Now don't fall in love with a girl like that. Her heart is in shackles and chains. You'll search for the key, but you won't find where it's at. Her kind of love will drive you insane.
Oh, that's Teddy Kent on the lead vocals, ladies and gentlemen.
Now over here on the banjo, he's our southernmost fella, southeasternmost fella, from a place called Dahlonega, Georgia. He and Ari are roommates. They've been co-conspirators through many years in many different bands.
Too many if you ask certain people.
And I first met this fella when he was in school at Johnson City, Tennessee, East Tennessee State University. And they have a great bluegrass program over there. And I used to go over and go to some of the jam sessions. And Zach was probably wondering who this small child was showing up at a college jam.
Sure was.
But
You were,
anyway,
what, 12, 13?
he's one of the most fantastic inventive banjo players I've ever had the chance to play with, and grateful to call him one of my best buddies. That's Zach Vickers on the 5-string banjo, everybody. We have a shared love for the Newgrass Revival. One of the best bands to ever do it, Bela Fleck, Sam Bush, John Cowan, and of course Pat Flynn. And we're going to play a little tribute to their music right here.
That dancing moon is on the water. You feel inclined romantically. If you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. time too. You could love someone like me. You could love someone like me.
That's Zach Vickers for you, everybody. Well, we're going to move the capos around a little bit. And for everybody who's here around the D.C. area or in town for a little while, I'd like to invite you out. We're playing down in Vienna, Virginia tomorrow night for another event. So if you've got a free night and want something to do, then come on out and hang out with us. And we've got 2 full sets of music. We'll be doing a little more of the normal set there. And I've got one more fella introduced to you. And I'm super excited because we're close to his hometown. He's from Fredericksburg, Virginia. And we've got some of his folks out here as well. They don't have their I Heart Devon shirts on, but I guess this was too high class for the T-shirts, maybe.
Yeah, not
maybe.
today, not this time.
He is. He's got 1 year left at Berklee College of Music, folks, and one of the predominant young flat pickers in the entire scene. That's Devon Jones, everybody.
Thank you so much.
And he sings. We couldn't be here in the DC area without doing this number. Kind of made famous by some bluegrass bands out of this part of the world, the Country Gentlemen. And this is a tune called The Redwood Hill.
But she would not be still, and how the rain did fall as I found my way back down the Redwood Thanks, y'all. Thank you so much.
we're gonna go back and play some more original music, and this is a song that I wrote with a dear friend of mine named Cy Kahn, and he's more known in the folk world than the bluegrass world. And I say dear friend, he is that, but we also have about a 60-year age gap between us. He's been also a great mentor to me, and we sat down to do some writing together in the hills of North Carolina, and we decided to write about some folks that we knew in common. And there's a lot of characters in the mountains. You don't have to look far to get a good character because they're just all around you. And we knew this one old fella that was a guitar repairman, and he had he raised bees down the mountain in Wilkesboro, and had a nice vegetable garden and all these things. And he also owned a manufacturing business. And I don't know whether the IRS shut him down or whether his wife found out about it. But he got caught buying a little too much corn and sugar, and I think it was the copper that probably gave him away. And we're talking about moonshine, folks, for those of you who aren't educated in the ways of the South and the Appalachians. And allegedly made some moonshine back in the day. So we decided that would make a great story, and we wrapped it up in this tune called Down the Hill. Everybody's heard about the mansion on the hill. Well, I've never been inside it, and I guess I never will. But the further down the hill you go, the poor folk will find. I don't go to their place, they don't come to mine. Down the hill, something's happening down the hill. Down the hill, down the hill, that's where I was born. Whiskey, and it's true most nights we are, but I'd rather sell that liquor than sell my house or car. Sometimes we make a racket from night till break of day, but I'd rather live my life outbound than let it fade away. Down the hill, something's happening down the hill. Down the hill, that's where I was born. That's where I was born. But we're not down and out. We're working hard for what we've got, and that's what life's about. All day I'm in the factory, and at night I'm at the stills, so they can drink their whiskey in the mansion on the hill. Down the hill, something's happening down the hill. Down the hill, that's where I was born. That's where I was born. Yeah, that's where I was. That's where I was born. That's where I was.
Well, all right.
the guy who's switching to guitar right now. I believe it's his guitar, actually. We got to go to another one of our bucket list places.
Oh, okay.
A little festival called Rocky Grass in Lyons, Colorado. Very historic for bluegrass music in general. And but they were no strangers to Liam over here because he went down there in 2019 and competed in, they have an instrument competition, and he competed. And he won first place in not only mandolin, not only guitar, that's right, banjo as well. First place, all three in 1 year, the first to ever do it. Give it up for Liam Purcell!
Thank you all so much. Well, we're going to slow it down just for a second and play y'all an original tune of ours that talks about kind of the place I'm from, but not a problem that's local to there. Has anybody ever been through North Carolina or the Appalachian Mountains? Been to Boone? I know you hadn't been to Deep Gap, so I'm not even going to ask. It's one of my favorite places in the world. It's where I grew up, and it's the kind of place where moss grows on the north side of People, if you know what I mean. And it's really Boone was town growing up. We don't have much of anything in Deep Gap. Grocery store, Dollar General, post office, fire station. But it's the most beautiful place on earth, in my opinion. And around the time I was going off to college, things started to look different. Town started to expand, and a lot of the land that I grew up knowing as fields and streams and cow pastures and woods and all of that was slowly sold off to build housing developments and new stores, new places for people to live. And I get it. It's a great place to be. People want to be there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's not so much you can do to stop that kind of progress in the world when you see it going on. And maybe you don't like the shape it's taken so much. And I know that's not something that's special to me or special to my place in the world. And anyway, I figured I'd write this song about it. Now home was on a lonely hilltop, back road dead ends that made the world stop. I had an acre in Daddy's name, where 20 was my dream. Well, I'd work hard to get my wage before I ever came of age, dreaming about the day when that hollow home to me. One day a man came looking with a shiny truck he was good at building. When he saw that valley, he saw a different shade of green. With 20,000 in the bank, but 16 bought the deed. I was still a young man when they brought in their machine. 'Cause one man's dream's another man's dollar. Now they're tearing up the holler. 'Cause dreams don't spin, good land sells, and rich men get their way. Now it don't matter if you work harder, they've been playing their games for longer. There's nothing much that I can do now to stand. Watching from the window, a lady young man man's heart grow hard. The spring they'd built a dozen homes. Then came time to pave the roads. She got him an easement and ran through Daddy's yard. 'Cause one man's dream's another man's dollar. Now they're tearing up the holler. 'Cause dreams don't spin, the land sells, and rich men get their way. Well, it don't matter if you work harder. They've been playing their games for longer. There's nothing much that I can do now to stand in the way. Now was I too slow and missed my chances? Or did my prayers just go unanswered? Is progress on its march, and I'm just in the way? Where you couldn't buy on borrowed dime. They say money comes with time, but someday there won't be nothing left to say. 'Cause one man's dream's another man's dollar. Now they're tearing up the hollow. Oh. Because I got so far and worked much harder. They've been playing their games for longer. There's nothing much a man can do now to stand in the way. Thank you all very much. Well, folks, a lot of the tunes you're hearing this evening we have recorded, and if you would like to take home any of our merchandise, then you're free to do so, and we'd love to meet you back at the table back there on our way out. We're going to come say hey. We really, truly feel honored to get to play this once-in-a-lifetime venue, and how about a round of applause for the folks here at the Kennedy Center, not only the ushers, the people in leadership, but also your sound crew, your camera crew, your light crew. We appreciate what they do, and more than anything, we appreciate the mission of this place and many others to uplift, celebrate, and promote the arts of this country and of all the cultures within it. That's something that gets harder and harder as life picks up and society moves faster and faster, and concert tickets get harder to sell, and all of that. So it does a lot of good for me to see a room full of people listening to some of my region's music. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you very much. That's really the crux of it for me with music, and that's why I do it. I love people. I love going out and seeing people all across the country and viewing and visiting parts of this beautiful country. It's something that brings everybody together, no matter who you are, where you're from. It doesn't matter one bit when you turn something on or sit down in a jam session. And we're trying to bring a little of that spirit here today. I think nobody exemplified that spirit more than Doc Watson, who also is the only other reason you might have heard of Deep Gap, North Carolina. He lived down the way from me and my folks, and I was raised listening to his music, got to see him perform twice, and his legacy is just this massive thing that we try to step into once in a while, and it certainly has a lot of influence on me. So Doc was just one of the people, and he didn't care who you were or where you were from or any of that. He just made some good music, and it was for everybody. So we're going to do a little of that right now. This one calls Riding on That Midnight Train. No matter what I say or do, no, she's never satisfied. I've tried to please her one too many times, leaving on the morning, it's goodbye. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head is hanging low. These awful blues will follow me wherever I may go. you were born, no, I'll never understand. Just to fall in love with a girl like you who's in love with another man. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head is hanging low. These awful blues will follow me wherever I may go. Pick it, Devin. Well, thank you all for joining us. We have one more tune here for you this evening, but we hope to see you somewhere else. Whether you're from here, whether you're from anywhere in this country or others, we are going to try to make it around to see you eventually. We got a lot of tour dates on the schedule this year, some here domestically, some internationally, and you can check all those out at canemillroad.com. We got some stickers and business cards and CDs back there, so if you enjoyed this free show this afternoon and want to put a little gas in the tank, then we'd be happy to send you home with a little CD, something to remember us by. And I just want to take a second to thank my family and all of our families, whether they were able to make it today or not, for supporting us through this crazy journey being musicians for a living. It's not the easiest thing, and it took a lot of support and trust from all our folks, and I'd just like to take this moment to thank them deeply from all five of us. So,
Shout out to Nana, who did make it.
we put this tune on a record. It came out of the hills of East Tennessee, and it's a fun one. So y'all feel free to clap along, stomp along, get up and dance, anything you want to. My name is Liam Purcell, and we're at Cane Mill Road. Thanks for being here with us. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it.
Well, I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. Else I might just stay.
Well, now I got drunk and fell down in the cellars. Oh, I got drunk and fell down in the cellar. And now I feel much better.
I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. Else I might just stay.
My daddy came and got me out of bed. Oh, my daddy came and got me out of bed. Lord, he's making head.
I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. Or else I might just stay.
Well, I got a little gal that lives up in Gate City.
Virginia?
I got a little gal that lives up in Gate City.
Virginia.
Looks just like her mother.
I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. Or else I might just stay.
parents do not like me. But I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow, or else I might just stay. Well, her daddy held a shotgun to my head. Her daddy held a shotgun to my head. I think we're gonna get married, and I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow. I'm going back to Boozy Creek tomorrow, or else I might just stay. Thank y'all so much. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you for joining